These might be the most popular headphones in the world, and I've been testing them the past week or so. We have the Sony Wh-1000XM6s in hand, aka the XM6s, aka the world's best noise canceling headphones. And after I share some of the updates made to the XM6s for this year's release, it may not even be a conversation at this point. So a few weeks ago, I was lucky enough to get invited by Sony to a super top secret undisclosed location.
All right, so we are on our way to an event with Sony. This should be exciting. They're releasing a new audio product. I have no idea what it is right now, but by the time I post this video, I'm assuming I can actually reveal what it is. Such a beautiful day. I'm telling you, everyone's energy is so much better when the sun is out and it's warm. That you need perfect weather in order to be grateful for the day, but coming from winter and having gray, gloomy, dark days makes you so much more grateful for days like today.
For an initial testing of the XM6s, along with getting a presentation and a rundown of the updates and upgrades that were made. Now, I know that the XM6s and XM4s may not look that different upon first glance, but there are some key differences in terms of the build and the design that I think can make a significant difference for your everyday use and experience using these headphones. Now let's talk about these upgrades. First, they added 12 mics instead of 8 for even better noise cancellation in the XM6s. The new QN1 M5 processor is 7 times faster, which means the headphones adapt quicker to noisy environments, perfect for busy streets like this. And the new background mode, probably my favorite feature in the Sony Connect app that I've been using these past few days. From my initial impressions, it reminds me of when I'm at maybe a DJ set in Brooklyn and the DJ's not in the room with me, but I can clearly hear the music and also be able to clearly hear the person I'm talking to. The sound mode is richer too, clearer vocals, smoother highs, and more detailed textures. Then with regards to the actual design changes of these headphones, there's a new mute and unmute button, a new asymmetrical headband, and there's actually a power button. I didn't even realize how convenient it is to have this circular power button that aligns perfectly with my fingertips until after using these, switching back to the XM5s. Not to mention, if you're on the go and your headphones are dead, a 3-minute charge gives you 90 minutes of playback. Plus, you can now listen while charging. The new matte finish on the XM6 ear cups makes swiping for playback feel smoother and more responsive. Something I also didn't notice until I started comparing the XM6s to the XM5s. Even though the XM6s are slightly heavier than the XM5s, the new asymmetrical headband design makes them feel way more secure. And I even wore them during a core workout, and for the first time ever, overhead headphones didn't slide off. The new case is a win for portability. It's smaller, opens more practically, and with a magnetic lock, it just feels more premium. You should have no issue fitting this case in your book bag or duffel bag when traveling. And for calls, AI voice clarity takes things to another level. Plus, to add to the portability, the XM6s are foldable. I personally don't use carrying cases often. It's nice to know that I could fold these down to an even smaller profile. but where they really shine is adapting to the chaos of New York City. The moment I step out of my Uber and start walking, they automatically adjust, letting in the sounds of cars passing by, birds chirping, and my music stays perfectly clear. Then on the train, it's the complete opposite. Noise cancellation kicks in and I'm in my own world. At just 35% volume, I can't even hear finger snaps 1 feet away from my ears. And when it's time to work, I can switch between devices pretty seamlessly with no lag. What stood out to me so far is the improved headband design, the upgraded sound quality, and the more responsive adaptive noise cancellation. As I mentioned earlier, the XM6s feel more secure even during workouts. The sound is richer and more balanced, and the noise cancellation adapts faster to my environment. But I still need more time testing these headphones, specifically for traveling, taking more calls in noisier environments, and to see how much the new Sony Sound Connect app improves the overall experience. So right now, this definitely seems like a solid upgrade to the XM6s, but what I am curious is if the XM5s are the best quality noise cancellation headphone now that you can get them at some online retailers for under $300. If this video was helpful, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more real world reviews with the backdrop of New York City. And as always, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.